Okay, we are back in the middle of the base to do some more Spaceblock stuff. So not much has passed between last time and this time, because I noticed pretty quickly when I was trying to figure stuff out, like, I've got coal, this belt is full, why is not, yeah, do we remember when I took out this piece of belt to make sure all the coal went into the power plant, even though that didn't make a difference because I put a splitter there? Yeah, that's a thing that's actually kind of important if all of these guys are going to have their fuel. So we got to sort that out. That's kind of important. And that felt like there was a thing that I needed to A, fix quickly, and B, like, own as a mistake. The other thing that I realized is, yeah, so the seed ore boxes are things we're going to have to do more, because in the previous setup of running all the stuff down the belt and then running it back up the other side of the belt, you guys all still going? Yeah, sure. There was a pile of coal on the belt and I could just slap more on the end and just the build would pick the stuff up, whereas this way round, with me kicking off new things, I kind of have to have some seed ore that I can kick off the next bit of the process with. So we kind of got to do that for both of those. Otherwise we're looking pretty happy, I think. How much of 5? What do you need? Can I bring you... There's not much oil, and I've got a bunch of oil. And you need coal, and probably everyone has... Not everyone has coal, okay. Have whatever from my inventory, it's fine. Yeah. Because the thing we gotta do next... there's a bunch of stuff we gotta do next. The first issue is that I'm about to need to make petrochem stuff, and the petrochem itself is down here. I don't know to get that, it's in here now because I've researched it. These guys, not those guys, these guys are the ones I want to make, and they need a lot of space matter, and this will let me duplicate the oil. The second problem is that I also need, I think, I'm not entirely sure how this recipe works. I need warmer oil. This does say it heats fluids for the duplication process. Sure. So I need at least 55 space matter. I don't have 55 space matter. What do I want? Let's just kick on with sulfur's actually going to be a thing, because that's part of... Yeah. So part of the reason why that's important... I am deficient on power when I am at night. Interesting. Did I have the accumulator? Did I have anything else? Yeah. Yeah, because this recipe needs things I'll be able to make kind of once I've got petrochem, and then a bunch of other stuff I can make now and it's fine, and then a bunch of uranium ore, and the uranium ore I need acid to make, so sulfur. As it is, we've got to extend the power grid again. Is this... do I have... yeah, I have some of these things. I could make more. Are you guys all doing stuff? I could have more copper. Do I think I need more copper? Give me these. Give me... oh yeah, that was what I was going to do, isn't it? Something like... yep. Just like box me some cogs. Cogs are going to be another useful thing to just have a decent amount of. Okay. So now we've got to get... yeah. I just need a lot of stuff. I need all my stuff. I could also, I guess, put these in a box somewhere. In like one box as opposed to many boxes. But oh well. Am I banking up? I am banking up coal now, so that's pretty good. Other than the fact that I need more from this. And I don't really have... okay, I can put this somewhere else as well when we get around to it. Yeah, because I want, in order to get more space science, more space matter, I'm a long way from getting space science. I need more of these. I've got a decent amount of landfill to put down, but I also need more power grid, which means I guess I could just... here's where it wants to be, isn't it? Yeah, I could just do that. That's what we're going to do. You know, because effectively using this stuff is important. How far are we going? We're going there. All this, but I did not need to fill in. Oh well. Sure, we'll deal with the consequences of that later. And then I went away and like filled in. Cool, that was a good plan. It almost would have worked until it didn't. Okay, so we need a bit more. We need 5 more. Okay, cool. Extending the power grid. Then, yeah. 1 there and 1 there, and these guys can be offset and do that, and then... Yeah, sure. We'll pretend that's a good idea. Do I even have burner inserters? Make a lot of burner inserters, it'll be fine. Okay. So we've now got more power, especially during the day. Let's put these guys back somewhere. Let's pretend that that's a good place for them. Actually, you know what? Here's a good place for them. I'm not doing much with that there anyway. And now I probably need more coal. Do I just upgrade these to the next? Yeah, may as well. 13 of these guys. Okay, let's go and make more of those, I guess. I got some steel down here. Actually, that's a good point. These guys are hand-fed coal. I should arguably have a lot more coal on the box. Sure, continuing with this stuff. Give me some of these. Give me these things. 63 of those. Cool. That's a decent amount. And you know, handcrafting is fine. Do I want... Yeah, give me some more of these as well. Do I need belt? Maybe I need belt. I guess this is somewhat a sign of wealth in a Factorio game, that I'm just getting things I don't necessarily need. You guys are doing kind of okay. Do I want... I've got kind of enough copper, don't I? This is also just because I'm boxing cogs now. Okay, so the thing I was considering doing, which I think now we are going to do, is can I fit another of these guys just in here in a kind of dirty way? It's down to the answer to that, because this is apparently building up here, so you know that'll help things a little bit. Only 2 of these. I guess I did upgrade the rest to make a lot more landfill, sure. Everyone's going. Do I have... Am I backing up the coal was the question. You know, it's fine, it's okay. Am I taking it further in that direction? I may as well, I guess. Do I have... I don't... So that's... Do I even have... Because the other thing I needed... I was going to change this around as well, wasn't I? Because I wasn't sure whether or not this guy actually needs coal. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether the rest of this build that I want to do is actually going to keep up. Because I want more of this. Like, this is pretty important to getting all the rest of the space science that I want. Space science? I keep saying that. If only I was close to having space science. No, space matter. Space matter is what's going to help me get close to having a lot more petrochem stuff when I'm, you know, close to having petrochem stuff. Yeah, so I mean, we expanded that stuff, and then we're kind of nearly maxed out again. Yeah, and all the assembler 2s that I didn't think I'd need, I've nearly run out of. And yeah, this is the bit I was going to reorganize, yeah. But I don't think I actually need to reorganize it as much as I was going to. I think I can just... Yeah, we're just going to... Actually, I can just do this. I was considering tinkering around with this, but I don't think I need to. This is going to effectively, I mean, other than the fact that this guy isn't upgraded, this is going to increase the rate at which I can make this, which means that I can keep on smashing these guys on the end and not be bottlenecked by that at least. Now let's figure out if I can actually have. Let's go back and pick up more. Yeah, more of everything. Sure. Because it's not lane balanced. Interesting. Can I? Not easily. Unless... So that's kind of going to lane balance. That's my new lane balance suggestion. Okay, let's just continue with all the stuff that will eventually lead to blue science, because you know that's going to be a thing. Everything's kind of running. That's kind of oh, I did want to increase this to like 6 stacks, sure. Because yeah, these guys that are out of fuel, they need to get fuel, and I'm currently just doing that by myself. Sure. Research is running, which is nice. These guys are picking up their stuff. Do I need... I don't think I need that many of these, do I? I really don't think I do. Cogs looks to be the thing I need. Yeah, to get more of these. What do I actually need? I don't think I need multiple stacks of those guys. I think those guys are going to be good for a while. Oh yeah, I was back here for landfill, which I should have more of now if I've got the iron to be making all those cogs, and I'm not sure I do. I'm kind of iron limited, which is, I mean, a pretty normal thing, so I guess I'm kind of okay with it. Can I sneak in the other one here? The answer to that is yes. And then we've got to put this stuff in here so I can fit. Oh no, I already balls that out. Okay, great. Oh no, I did not balls that up. Good. I just, yeah, balls up a different thing. Okay. I ballsed up the thing that I could fix easily rather than the things that indicated a, like, systemic waste of more resources. Okay, that's fine. Let's have just enough of this. Actually, I should have put them over here. Yeah. And I don't even have them on me. Okay, then it really doesn't matter. Okay. More space matter. How much space matter do I have? You needed coal, which is why I was kind of bringing some coal, but I actually needed more coal, of which I've got over here, so we can address this. I'm sure you can have some of those, and then let's go and put more of this on the end. 92, that's not a lot, is it? Is it enough for like this much? Yeah, it will be. So we're just going to expand this again. Yeah, we're just slowly growing the things that we kind of need. I guess because I picked it all up. 29. I mean, that's starting to be a decent amount. What I actually need... Oh, and I've got this stuff as well. That's a good time. Another 5 of these things, and then I need uranium. Okay, sure. Okay, so I'm getting there. In the meantime... Yeah, that's fine. Let's actually make those fast. That'll be how we, lane balance stuff. Is that? Yeah, I just put that there and then decided I didn't need it. Okay. Stuff is taking over pretty well. What I actually need is to decide where I'm going to... Oh, this is interesting. Iron is backing up here. Copper is not, but you know, whatever. Overall stuff is still mostly happening. Yeah, the thing I need to do now is I kind of need to figure out where the petrochem is going to go, because that needs to go somewhere, and I kind of can I spaghetti this iron through here? I mean, I guess the other thing I have to do. There we go. Now I have more cogs. That's that problem solved. Yeah, where is the petrochem gonna go? Am I gonna make a mess of it? Can I get that online quickly? Because I will need a number of things for that. I will need, sure, 6 tanks sounds like a good idea. 10 chemplants, sure. I need stone. I need things. So let's just start on assembling the stuff I will need for all of that, because I've kind of got, you can probably go back to 2 stacks. That's the one I wanted. Yeah, just give me all these things. Do I need some fast inserters? I probably will need some fast inserters. And sulfur and things like that go pretty fast. Iron plate, I have iron plate. Yeah, decent amount of stuff. Cool. Stone should be down here. Oh yeah, I was considering putting a path around the place, wasn't I? That's going to be another thing to think about when I have enough landfill, which I currently do not. Maybe I should also extend the landfill. I just need more of everything at this point. I'm making 12 of those. Let's make like 6 of these guys. And then, am I going to need more of these? I mean, I probably am. Let's make some more of these, because I've got to do all the science stuff anyway. And then I also need, I will need a lot more stone furnaces as well. So let's just, you know, how many of these can I get? That's going to take me to 27, 30. Haven't really thought about that much. Okay. Then, because I've got a lot of metal, you give me these back. Is there anything else that I need that needs a lot of metal? You know what? Make me just 2 stacks of those things. Make yourself useful. Because I've got iron. The thing I don't have... Are you guys not even running? Because I can just smash more copper on the end of this. That is a thing. That's a thing we can do. Just like... there and then. My last 8 bits... Then I actually need 2 more bits. For which I do not have the stone. Do you guys have stone? Do you have stone for me to make 2 pieces of landfill? No, you don't. That's okay. I also don't have... Yeah, just get the landfill. Oh, wait. This landfill. 20 more bits of landfill. Yeah, we can do that. Except I don't have landfill because I made myself a handcrafting queue. Good job. Being a bit all over the place, but kind of getting stuff done. Yeah, because the other thing I want is another one of these guys, getting me 2 stacks. Cool, that was supposed to be easy and lightweight, and was not. Let's do that so I can power that inserter fine. To both of these guys, put that in. That should be enough for both of you. Okay, so we've bumped a lot of things in a couple of different ways. You can have some stuff, you can have some stuff. I've still got, yeah, I still need to do the thing where I decide where the petrochem actually goes. Because I've got, that's a nice amount. I can actually have, I don't have enough to make one of each of those things yet, but I will need more of them anyway. So what is this one? So I can't just build refineries and just start making it. That's always a thing that was going to happen. This one is... I haven't just made that one yet. I'll be able to figure out... It'll almost certainly have a better ratio, I imagine. But I still just need... Actually, more landfill. Do I have a surplus of chips? I no longer have a surplus of iron. I no longer have a surplus of iron because the cogs are taking it all. I don't even have cogs in my inventory that I can get back. 200 cogs is a decent number, sure. Yeah, because I think what we're gonna do. You don't have enough landfill. And then you didn't get enough science because you haven't got copper. Okay. I mean, that slightly undermines the plan that I'm then going to extend that. Yeah, I just need more landfill as well. I mean, I was looking at some ratios of how I could possibly extend these things. And yeah, looking at ratios specific to builds that would just do landfill. And it's just like, am I putting another thing over here? Maybe? Is the power actually good? Power's kind of good. Thing is, I think I'm going to put the petrochem here because I don't really have any plan for what's going to happen to that space. And I don't think this copper... I mean, this copper isn't extending, but I also need a bunch of copper for red science anyway. So maybe the plan is... like, we figure out how big this space needs to be. It's not that one, is it? It's going to be like that. And then we figure out how big that space needs to be. All the rest of the stuff. I don't actually. That last one will help me line some stuff up. Because I do want a lot more iron coming out to be making the engines and all that kind of stuff as well. Sure, let's just continue with useful, important stuff. So this is going to be the coal belt feeding the other side of... I mean, I could also extend this one. Actually, that's a decent plan, because both of these things will be set up to let out a decent amount of iron, but then also I need to leave space to smelt it. Okay. Actually, if this is... yeah, so one of the things I was going to do... this is just going to be a road that goes, like, left to right. I would like some access ways, but I'm not actually planning on making them easy, or, like, going all the way through the base. We can just go, like, part way through the base, because, you know, that's better. Things that are, you know, a bit of a mess are going to be fine. Am I going to have... only a half lane of this stuff? I haven't actually looked at how much space I need for blue science yet. I'm just going to be 1, 2... this is... yeah, this is a decent amount of... yeah, this is still 11 tiles across. This is the same width as a normal smelt line, even though it's doing these weird things. Are you just coils bottlenecked? You are. Because you're copper bottlenecked, and I kinda can't... yeah, I just need to pour more copper in, sure. Okay. So I don't think these guys are going to be here long term. I mean, I can put in... yeah, so those guys probably won't be here. Do I have... yeah, so let's expect to put... 2, 4, 6... was that 6? It is, okay. 12, so that's one smelt lane's worth of space. Was it? No, it wasn't. Yeah, that's the right amount. Okay, so that's a second smelt lane's worth of space. Which means kinda here is where I want to start thinking about petrochem stuff. Oh yeah, I can actually look at what these things' ratios are now. Let's put it next to one of these things. So one of these things gives me, oh, it takes crude oil and it gives me more crude oil in 5 seconds. And it also has building crafting speed of 1, this thing is crafting speed of 1.5, and it's actually not that better. What is it? So what is the power usage? 217, 434. Okay. So it's got this extra bit of 10% crude oil coming out, but the oil also needs to be heated. It's still 125 turning into 165. The 10% is worth even less because it's giving me 10% on 10 crude oil. Still a 5-second craft time. The only thing that makes this better is that the building speed crafting is 1.5 and the building speed of this one is 1. But other than that, this is actually not... Yeah, this... Did I make the boiler as well? Where did the... No, because I didn't have the rest of the matter for it. Okay. Yeah, we're probably gonna do like a vertical path here or something. We're gonna do some roads because there's gonna be a lot of running around, but we're also gonna try and keep it a bit labyrinthine because I need just more of this. Okay, sure. If this, yeah, because I don't have that much landfill is the reason why. Maybe I should just kick off the other build that. Remember what went into it. Yeah, just remember what went into this other build, and oh yeah, because you also need those. That's a good reason. I think I have most of the things I need. Maybe. Let's drag some power up here badly that will completely reorganize when we actually get around to doing anything, because also it's on the middle of the road and we kind of don't want road there. Wait, I also did want, there's going to be road, there's going to be a smaller road, I think. 11, 22, and then I've got space for like another couple of, I've got, yeah, 3, okay, sure, whatever. We're not going to bother with that. I don't know if there's an advanced... Oh yeah, that's right, because I wanted this thing. Does everything. Consumption 350 kilowatts, which is actually still quite a bit, isn't it? Okay. Like the... Wait, so why is this thing even good? Pollutes less, but I don't care. Crafting speed? I guess it's crafting speed. Because I'm like the difference in electricity cost between these things. I guess this thing output oil of 25 per second, which is warm, whereas this one 25 per second is 25 times 5 to 25. Yeah, so it's like, it's still not great. It's like 2 of these boilers to 3 of these or something like that. Whatever. Yeah, let's move it. Let's do that in line. And when I mean in line with that. Then these guys can be 1 ahead. They can, which is fantastic. Because this means that I can have a pipe through here and ratio those things correctly and just put them down here, and then over here I can also just continue these things in this direction as well. Yeah, let's... Can I? Is that actually a good idea? Let's adjust that slightly. Let's have for access purposes, actually, I already decided the road was going to be kind of lined up with this thing, didn't I? Okay, sure. In that case, yeah, we'll just put 2 of these guys here, and here we'll have, you know, that. Then I can have an access path kind of through here, sure. This also kind of manages the rate. Like this won't. Yeah, if this here is the only buffer, and I have just more of these down here, then this one won't over process because it will only ever process to here. Okay, like that. That's a nice plan. Okay, one of these. Are we going to put the tank here? It's kind of in the way. That can go up. That can go further, so it's fine. And we'll do it like this. Where's the thing? Yeah, I don't think I was expecting to quite be doing this at this point. I think I had other things I was expecting to be doing. Full petroleum gas, empty crude oil barrel recipe, that's the one I wanted. Box goes there, you get all of these things. Oh yeah, let's get rid of those guys for a moment. Because I don't think I have that much in here. And no, I did. Okay, so yeah, I do have more enough, because the concern was if I threw down multiple of these things, and they tried to fill their internal buffers like this, then they might not actually, like, I might have not ended up with enough oil from these barrels to get this process going in the first place, which would have been a problem. Whereas I have no coal. Okay, I have no coal. Are you guys still going? I don't know how much. Oh no, there's 100 in each barrel, isn't there? So this is like a couple of thousand. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, it's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. And I do have sulfur now as well, which means I could be making the acid. Maybe that's the thing I think about for next time, is I actually don't need this thing to be making space matter anymore. Let's grab 2 stacks of this. Yeah, I can be doing better than this setup now that I have the whole petrochem thing. That is an interesting call. What another one of these? Blue science. Blue science. Are there any other? Oh yeah, these things are actually much more important than blue science. There, you get some of that. I mean, let's just do this cheaply and nastily at the moment. I haven't even checked what kind of rate of coal usage that guy's going to take, but whatever. So yeah, so we're making the rest of the plan of this bit as we go down here. It's going to be, yeah, you've done everything you're going to, so I mean this is the bit where I should kind of be putting that back in the pipe so I can use them to be making space matter, but instead I'm going to get the 2 of these guys, and we're going to leave a bit of space so that we can walk between them. Then doing more of this kind of junk. Yeah, so now we've got, you're not getting enough, you're doing whatever you can. I mean, I'll look at those ratios more carefully because those guys are not running at the moment. Maybe it is just one of these into one of those, which is really not a great use of space matter. But yeah, so we've got some oil going now, and now the next thing to do, which is, yeah, the rest of, let's just check that the rest of this is going well enough. Are you guys... You guys are actually output bottlenecked. Fascinating. You guys probably want to be that kind of thing, but you're also, you know, nice and full on the belt, so that's fine. You guys are running, you're running, everyone... Yeah, okay, so all these guys are full up, which is why that's all pretty happy. Does this mean I just want to put more landfill construction here? I'm going to go with yes. So we're going to do that now, and that's going to be one more. Yeah, and then soon I will be able to think about... Actually, modules are the next thing. Modules are the next thing because... Actually, let's just do that. Yeah, with everything taking so long and being so expensive, yeah, do I have some of those? Yeah, with everything taking so long and being so expensive, are you full? No? Okay. Modules to make these guys faster and those guys more effective and these guys more effective, and just, yeah, modules are going to be on these now. A big deal. So we're going to go after modules before we go after blue science, and we're probably going to try and produce all of going to probably try and produce all of the blue sites that I can, and quite possibly also the red chips, possibly just like all of that stuff, because it's just like, this is how much we actually... How's the power grid? Power grid is fine. This is the amount of stuff we need to be making things work. Should I actually be buffering? Are you guys really... Oh, you were. Fascinating. Yeah, needing... Give me these then. Figure out something useful to do with all of that. Yeah, modules going to be a big deal, because we're just going to have a lot of things to wait on, and a lot of things that will be good to be made more efficient, and getting even 8% out of each of these guys and these guys and the cogs and the chips is going to be a big deal that will stack up when we add the multi-layers of processing. And it does look like fog of war is just not a thing on this map. Okay, cool. So yeah, so I will think about... I wasn't expecting to get that online so quickly. Yeah, I think I need... Probably the first thing to do, the next thing to do, especially if power is okay, and it kind of is, and I should have left space here to like jump the water off the other side, but oh well, is a place that just does red science, and maybe I put that like here or something, a place that just does this kind of thing, but a lot more of it, and doesn't also ratio with them all, and just has space furnaces and steel furnaces ratioed to just spit out a lot of landfill, because at the moment I need a lot of landfill that I don't quite have all of. Um, 200. You guys are stopped. You guys aren't getting cogs. Yeah. Yeah. So I will think about ways I want to set things up. Now I've got some oil. That's pretty exciting. How far through this thing are we? We are, you know, nearly 6 hours through. We're gonna kick off. Prod mods are gonna be vital. Yeah, I will think about some new patterns. We'll call it there. We got a bunch of stuff done. We extended some things. We got oil online. And I don't think I'm gonna have either the landfill or the space furnaces, the space matter furnaces, to be... In fact, if I say to make blue science, that's almost certainly not the case. maybe the correct thing to be thinking about is how many modules I can get out of things. Like, just spin up a dedicated modules build. How many of these do I have now? Where they go over here? Okay, so I'll have 6 of them in total, which is that much. So yeah, I need to spin up. Do I have the power grid to afford it? Yes, I need more space matter. So yeah, I'll probably throw that together. Probably throw this thing together in between episodes. Need more space matter. Need more space matter for furnaces. Need more landfill for the build. Need more probably power grid for that, because okay, so I added quite a bit. It looks like it's backing up on the build a bit, but yeah, there's just, yeah, we're still on the spiral. There's still a lot to do. It's fine. This is normal. This is, you know, this is what this looks like. How many is that? It goes like something like that, and then yeah. Okay, so it needs one more, and yeah, we'll build this thing. Yeah, it'll be fine. Normal things, building all the stuff. That's how it works.